And joining us now, international spokesperson for Israel's Defense Forces, Lieutenant Colonel Richard Heck. Lieutenant Colonel, thanks so much for being with us this morning. Please give us the latest, if you will, in the ongoing mission there in southern Israel.
So, Richard, your reporter on the ground, actually told the story probably much better than I. It means that we're doing probably a good job in trying to say or talk about the level of this event, which is an epic event. As mentioned, and he did it very well, more or less on spot, we are now stabilizing the communities. There's still small pockets. We've managed to gain control. It took us longer than we thought. Back in the communities around the Gaza Strip, the gore and the carnage and the inhumane activity in Hamas in these settlements is starting to unfold, because we're now speaking to the families, understand that they went through tragic events. But we were managing to stabilize that. We are now focusing on organizing the area. We have deployed 4 divisions down to Gaza, and we're trying to organize the area so to stabilize the Gaza Strip and their communities, where by the end of the day we should be able to evacuate most of our communities and whoever is left away from the Gaza, so they can recuperate nearer to the center of the country.
And sir, the Israeli defense minister a short time ago ordered what he deemed a complete siege on Gaza, saying authorities would cut electricity and block the entry of food and fuel to that area. Tell us what exactly that means, and how long could something like that be put in place? What's the end game?
So the end game at this stage, from the military perspective, I'm not the spokesperson for our Minister of Defense, but from the military perspective, we are now acting to secure the border. There's still areas where we haven't fixed the border completely, where they breached, and we are securing the border, and we're also severely targeting Hamas targets inside the Gaza Strip. Again, before we run to the Gazans, I think we have to give place to what actually happened here within the Israeli public. They started this. One of the tragic events when I look at them is that they targeted the Erez crossing. So up a week ago, there were more people coming into Israel for medical treatment, to work, and one of their main entry points with their ISIL pickup trucks was through the Erez crossing. So before we start talking about the Palestinians, let's talk about what happened in Israel. And it was a dramatic, horrific, inhumane activity.
Colonel, are you surprised by that activity? Are you surprised by the way that Hamas managed to mount this operation, carry it out, get through that fence, get within 15 kilometers of Israeli territory, even attack an Israeli military base? Are you surprised that they were able to do that without Israel being aware of what was about to happen?
So these are big questions that I'm sure they'll be talked about. I'm sure there'll be books written about what happened here with this surprise attack, which was said. We said it out loud. It was a surprise attack, combined offensive. This will be talked about a lot. Right now, I think our directive is to talk about what's actually happening on the ground, is getting back our safety and severely degrading Hamas capability in the Gaza Strip. Sadly, they're using people as human shields, and all their headquarters are entrenched in civilian community. There are attacks from last night in Sajaiya and Bet Hanun where the launching pads for hundreds of terrorists that came into Israel.
So, Colonel, you spoke there about the human shields, and I assume you're referring to the Palestinian human shields that are frequently used in Gaza and put amongst military installations. But this operation is more complicated than any the IDF has ever faced before, because there are now also Israeli captives, dozens of them, we are being told, inside Gaza. What are your options, given that there are Israeli hostages inside Gaza at the moment?
So we're the People's Army. Again, I'm bringing in a personal perspective here, and this is something that is very important for the people that are watching this to understand. Every soldier that I have out here, even myself, a child that grew up in my house, one of the best friends from my daughter, died. They just found his, just before we came on, we got told that they found his body in the division headquarters. This has touched everybody here. So the hostage situation is handled very, very sensitively. The IDF has taken control of this. First of all, engaging with the families. A lot of families still don't know what's happening. It's slowly unfolding while we understand the picture. It'll take us some more time. And yes, it's going to be a very, very challenging military operation. I'm sure there's diplomatic channels going on. They're not in my sphere of responsibility. But right now, the IDF is planning to severely degrade Hamas capabilities. I repeat.
International spokesperson for Israel's Defense Forces, Lieutenant Colonel Richard Hecht, thank you for coming on this morning, and our condolences
Thank you for having me
on that loss you just said. And we will get